Hi guys, it has been quite a while since I've done anything to do with aquariums. So I don't honestly post a lot about what I've been up to with my fishes for a long time. So about 5 or 6 years ago, I kept tropical tanks, which was great. And then I decided to go for marine tanks, and I kept marine tanks for about 3, 4, 5 years. And I enjoyed doing that. The marine tank became a little bit too much for me, so I took a break for about a year. And then obviously, if you love your fish and you love your tanks, you want to get back to it. So this is what I've done. So actually, what I did is I started back with this. This is the Fluval Flex. This is the 55 litre version. So I started here. So this tank is actually about 3 weeks in. It's a great tank. It has, what I like about it is I like the neatness of everything. So it has a compartment at the back that allows you to go off and hide everything. So at the back over there is the water comes in through two vents on the left hand side. It goes through a filtration system and then comes out into a return chamber where you put your heater and the pump, and obviously it pumps out of there, and everything works really, really well. So I like that because it's very neat and tidy. And I thought, yep, and I've got my little boys who helped me with this one. This is about 3 weeks in. Everything's starting to perk up a little bit. Just feeding it liquid CO2 because I haven't got any CO2. I am considering it some CO2. And obviously it is 3 weeks in a cycle, and that's where we are. So that's where I started. And as I knew what would happen, I would get the bug. So this is about 3 days in. You can see I need to clean it up a little bit, but that's fine. And obviously the heater is in the wrong place, and the ins and outs are just very randomly just stuck in there for the time being. But it was all about getting the filter cycled up, and I'm going to change this around actually today because I've got a inline heater coming, and I've got some glass lily ins and outs that I think will hopefully fit at the back of a tank, because this tank is the do you know what, I can never pronounce it, but it's the I think it's pronounced Dennerle, but I don't know, who knows. Sorry if I've got that wrong, Dennerle, however you pronounce yourself. But this is the Scape tank. This is a 55 litre tank as well, and it has a glass cover on the top that comes with it, and obviously these ins and outs are a bit too thick for it at the moment, so I need to think about how I'm going to do that. I think having a spray bar at the back might help, but I'll worry about that in a bit. Right now it's just cycling. As you can see, I'm using 100% soil substrate, which has created a slightly cloudy effect, obviously, versus a much clearer sand substrate in this guy here. But either way, it's looking good. I think I might add some more plants to it eventually. But yeah, this is where I am. So I wanted to sort of capture this now because it's only like 3 days in, and that one is 3 weeks in. I wanted to do some continuous updates on these tanks to show you how good the progress has been. One of the things I'm really interested in is how good the soil substrate is. I've never used soil substrate before. It has been a bit of a pain. You can see, there you go, it leaves a bit of a residue everywhere. It's a bit messy, and when the water first went in, I was really careful. I put a sieve over the top and did it very slowly, but it still kicked up a huge amount of mess in there. So yeah, I'm very intrigued to find out how that is going to go, and I will do an update in a few days when hopefully the water is slightly clearer and I've got all of the piping and all of the heating sorted out as well. And I also need to plant, I've got some Java fern here as well that I'm going to put in on the bottom and hopefully create a carpet. And I've obviously got some Java fern on this wood here, which will hopefully kick in as well. And that's it. Right, I'll keep you updated. Thank you.